They all on my
What's up, guys? We are live. Okay, cool beans. Let's get it cracking. I hope everybody's chilling regular. I hope everybody's having a good day. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because I am dropping consistent content. I'm giving you guys this reactions. I'm definitely giving it to you. I'm giving you my honest opinion on things. Not telling you how things should be, but I definitely want to know what your opinion is and how you feel about these situations on these videos that I'm bringing to you. I just want for everybody to hit that like button. Please hit the like button wherever you're at watching this content, and make sure you drop a comment. Just drop a comment however you feel. If you like it, if you dislike it, drop a comment. All right, we'll get started with these videos now. I can't really give you too much information about it because it has said something about someone stealing. I'm not really too sure about this one, but we'll see what's going on.
I actually thought it was a joke.
Victimized twice. First, Valentine's Day, Derek Davis's 67-year-old dad, James, was found dead of natural causes in his mobile home in Huron Township.
He loved his animals and he loved his children.
His body was removed by Carnell Franklin Smith, a contract employee of the Wayne County Morgue. What this grieving family did not know, Franklin Smith was casing the place as he removed the body.
At the end of the day, it is just flat out sickening that people could do this to the dead.
Franklin.
Hold on. When did the news people start using casing? Like, oh, they be adding stuff to the dictionary. Because, you know, a lot of these words be urban words. You know, they be code words. But she said case in the place. Okay, lady.
Smith and his partner Benjamin Pierce caught the next day shouldering back into the mobile home, stealing James' belongings.
What do you say to these guys that did this to you?
I couldn't really say it on camera because you would have to censor it, but to be as heartless, sickening, despicable human beings, and there's pretty much a special place in hell for them.
When police caught up with Franklin Smith near the mobile home park, he pulled out a janky-looking business card. It said no evidence. He said that was the company that he worked for to clean up and was actually supposed to be in that mobile home. Turns out it was all a sham.
I find the most egregious about this whole thing is the story that I'm here to do cleanup. However, no cleaning supplies, no cleaning suits, nothing that would indicate that he owned any type of cleanup business.
That phony backstory and homemade business card leaves Chief Everett Robbins to believe this was not their first time.
Oh, no, it wasn't their first time. They specifically got that job just to steal. Because it's like, the family's grieving. They can't really do the stuff themselves. You know what I mean? And you're in there to grab a body. But in the midst of grabbing a body, you see 2 stacks on a dresser, a rollie. You see, I mean, like, this is stuff that you see, you know what I mean? And you're figuring, like, they're deceased. They don't need it. But, like, ultimately, it's not your job to figure if they need it or not. Like, that's the family's due diligence. Like, this is my dad's watch. He wore this watch every day of his life. He might want this. I might want this. You know what I mean? This might be sacred to me. Like that. I think that was disgusting. I honestly do agree with them whenever they say it wasn't a good look. Like it wasn't a good look on the company that they work for. Because they're supposed to be honest men, you know what I mean? They're supposed to feel what they're not supposed to feel what the family's feeling at that time, but they are supposed to have some type of empathy. Like, you know what I mean? You're not supposed to be like, I don't give a damn about this body. I'm definitely coming back for that tomorrow. Like, because I know what they was thinking, you know, but in a sense, it's like, how much time do you get for stealing from the dead? And I know there's going to be a lot of controversy about this because it's like, okay, well, rather the dead than the living, or rather it had been this than a robbery. I mean, because this really could have went a whole bunch of ways. But we'll continue going with the story.
I would be shocked if they didn't do something like this before.
That contract company Franklin Smith worked for is used by other morgues, not just Wayne County.
You shouldn't have to warn people about something like this because it's human courtesy not to do something like this.
These two have been arraigned on home invasion and weapons charges, already released on personal bond. The family calls that decision insulting. Reporting in Huron Township, Jessica Dupnack, Fox 2 News.
I want to know what y'all thinking. I gotta know. You know what I mean? It's my job to know, you know? So definitely write down in the comments as to how you guys feel about this. I feel like it was definitely disgusting to have been cased in a place and going back the very next day to steal while the family is in grievance. You know what I mean? I definitely agree with them whenever they say, then not to mention they had already had priors, you know what I mean? Priors, like y'all already had priors. Do they not look at the backgrounds of the employees prior to hirement? I don't know, but definitely drop down there what y'all think, because this is one of those, like, you know what I mean? It goes to say, like, I mean, I'm definitely an open-minded person, but it goes to say, like, tell me what you think. Just tell me what you think. All right, so here we go. I'm going on with the next one. I guess this says something about some racial controversy, and I don't really know too much about it, but we'll get on into the story.
University of Kentucky shows a white student attacking and harassing a black student and yelling racist remarks.
Oh, heck no. Like, I know she got to eat for that. Go ahead and take me a little bite. Because I ain't even gonna play. I ain't gonna play with y'all. I don't know why somebody would, look, I ain't gonna do it. That's what we ain't gonna do. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Authorities arresting 22-year-old Sophia Rosing for attacking freshman Kyla Spring, who was working an overnight shift over the weekend at the front desk of a residence hall. Rosing charged with 2 counts of assault, one for Spring and the other involving a police officer. She's also been charged with disorderly conduct and public intoxication, pleading not guilty in court. Meanwhile, the community...
Bye-bye to your career. You are in college to make a living, to become somebody, to become something, and you get caught being racist online. I wonder how, like, were you born into that? Is that like, were you raised like that? Or is that just how you were feeling at that moment because you were intoxicated? Because, you know, my mom always say, she say, a drunk speaks a sober mind. So you really had to have felt like that. And I'm wondering because, I mean, and she got the right one. Literally, she had the right one, because the way this girl basically, the way she handled herself, is how I will say. The way she handled herself was very professional. From my standpoint, it was very professional, because anybody else, I mean, like, she had the right one at the right moment. Listen, let me tell you, she would have been getting knocked upside her head, drug all through the ground. The black girl's clearly bigger than her. She handled herself very professional. Look, I'm at work. You're messing with me. I don't even have the money to be here. Okay. I don't even have the money to be here. My dad or mom is not paying for this. I'm on student loans and I'm working at a student hall. For me to have to deal with this? Oh no, lady. Oh no. See, that's why I said she had the right one. And that young lady, I applaud her. She was very professional. She did an excellent job. And keep up the good work, because listen, sometimes the law is on our side. So, you know what I mean? She definitely got what she needed to get. We'll see how all of those charges work whenever you're trying to go get a job. Because I know one thing, if you being a colored person, Black person, African American, whatever you want to call it, if we got a misdemeanor on our record, look, you can't work at McDonald's, okay? You know, I might be just exaggerating a little bit, but I mean, like, for real, like, so let's see how that works out for her.
Rallying around Spring.
I was physically, verbally, and racially assaulted.
Yes, you were. Yes, you were. Yes, you were. And take it to the max, because guess what? They would do it to us.
By Jane Doe, aka Sophia Rosing.
Hundreds standing beside her in Lexington and
I wish I was
standing
there.
against
She made
racism
me feel like
and
to
discrimination.
the scream.
To Miss Rosing, you will not break my spirit. As Michelle Obama once said, when they go low,
we go high. We all know what Shell said. Yes, she did. Shell said that. Yes, she did. Miss Obama. When they go low, we go high. And listen, I applaud beautiful, Black, strong, excellent Black women. Like, literally. I applaud because sometimes when I go to like get out of my character, because I know I can get out of my character. Sometimes when I like, you know what I mean? I just think about what they say or think about how I would be viewed in a different scenario. I am so proud of the way she handled the situation.
when they go low, we go high.
The University of Kentucky saying in a statement, "We condemn this behavior and will not tolerate it under any circumstance."
I hope so.
Rosing's attorney tells ABC News she regrets everything and is humiliated and embarrassed. She plans to voluntarily withdraw from the university. She'll be back in court next week. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
Why does she have to voluntarily withdraw? So that it can look better for her if she goes to transfer and go somewhere else? Because had it been a person of color, there wouldn't have been we wouldn't have had the option to voluntarily withdraw. We would have already been kicked out. Because under no circumstances does the campus tolerate this. They better tell them something before I do. They better tell them before I do. Listen. You know, and it's just sad. Really, that's just what it is. I definitely got to know your opinion and take on this one. Please, please, please write your comment. Tell me how you feel. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think her charges might be. Tell me how long she might get. And with the other guy stealing from the family, stealing from the deceased. Oh my gosh, this is what I'm telling y'all. Now, this is the normalcy in the world. Like, all of this is supposed to be normal. All of this is supposed to be normal. Right. And they say I'm crazy. They ain't got the slightest clue. Not the slightest. I want for y'all to make sure y'all drop a like, drop a comment about both these stories and how you feel. Make sure you follow me on all my social medias because Famous Lene is here to tell it. I'm going to tell it and I ain't shy about it. I'm going to say how I feel. And remember that everything that's coming out of my mouth is basically my opinion. I want to know your opinions. Thank you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And that's it. We out.